mic. I should have done that before I started. Hello and welcome back. We're playing some more 12 Hours to Die today. If you're new here, 12 Hours to Die is a visual novel. It's like a horror mystery game. It's an indie free to play on Steam. It's been really fun so far. We solved like lots of puzzles, lots of difficult ones. And we're gonna just get right into it. Let me get some chat up on my phone so I can talk with y'all. I made some tea today. I wasn't gonna use this like Christmas cozy cover from Starbucks, but then my tea was really hot and I couldn't even hold it. Okay. Fix this. I always forget that the window size like changes once I open it full screen. Sorry, let me fix that. Alright. I hope so. I forget what happened right before this. Oh, we did the flashback and we learned how to solve a murder with Mr. Body and the piece of soap that he was stabbed with, which still amazes me that he was stabbed with a piece of soap. I can't believe it. The Great Soap Murder of 2020. Yes. 8 hours remain until you all cease to exist. I think they're running out of ideas. Yeah. Shut up. It's your fault for not starting the killing. If no one dies in the next hour, I swear you will all regret it. Yeah, sure. Now that we're done here, we should meet up with the others. Yeah, but how? There must be something we're missing. Is all we get a lighter, or maybe you can pull the lighter apart? Huh? Try pulling it apart. Maybe there's something inside. Let's see. Well, it won't pull apart. Maybe twisting it will? Something fell out. This is it. The stairwell B key. Nice one, bro. We should be able to reunite with the others. Now. Almost forgot the now. Well, here you go. Nah, keep the key. You're in charge of it from now on. Thanks. I told myself I was going to practice the voices before I started streaming today so I could like come in and have the voices, and then I completely forgot. So we're still warming up the voices. Come on, let's go before we do anything else. Right behind you. Hopefully this works. I quickly inserted the key into the stairwell door, then twisted it. It's open! Thank goodness. The third floor door should still be open. Come on. Through this door, we will finally be reunited with the others. I wonder what everyone else was up to while we were gone. We've now searched every floor in the school. Now what? I wonder if someone's gonna be dead. I feel like someone's finally gonna be dead. Who do you think it's gonna be? 3 years ago, sophomore year. I feel like they always change how they spell sophomore, too. And then he said, August, I'm not saying I don't trust you, I just don't respect you. You think it's gonna be Billy? I think so, too. Either Billy or Argus, but I think it's gonna be Billy and Argus killed him. Can you believe that? I mean, who else doesn't respect me? Raise hand. Thanks a lot, man. Haha. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Guess who has a date tonight? It ain't me, that's for sure. Yeah, look at this kid. It's definitely gonna be him killing Billy. Is it the same girl as last time? Hi, Josh. Oh, Hannah? Nah. I mean, she was okay, but we didn't really connect, so we ended it there. Who's the lucky girl then? Felix introduced me to her yesterday. Her name's Allie. So you're getting his leftovers. It's not that. He's already taken. But anyway, Allie is really cool, and she loves volleyball. So Felix is taken now. I feel like it has to be with Reina. It's definitely going to be that. The sport or the players? I could do without the tone. Well, excuse me for being a little salty. It's not like the rest of us have been single since the beginning of time. There was an extra "the" in there, and that was throwing me off. And it's definitely not like you're some sports star who has girls clawing to get a piece of you. It's not that at all. They're not coming to me. I have to make the first move. Easy for you to say. I'm serious. Oh, there's now a kitty in my background. You could land a date right now if you'd like. It's all about the confidence. Hi, what you doing? Do you want to be on camera? It's so cute. She came and like rubbed against my legs, and then I was like, I knew she was gonna jump up here. See, it's your name game. It's Ray. She's Ray, and there's Ray in the game. I love it. I'll pass. If that's all it took, then there wouldn't be any single men in the world. What would you do, Ed? Ed? There she is again. He's so in love with Tamika. What are you doing? I don't know if you can see this, but she's licking the plants. You're so weird. She's like, it's a fake plant, so she's not gonna die, but she's like here, like licking it. Because she loves plastic. She's so weird. But I love her. She's so cute. Oh. Don't knock it off. Okay. She always sits there every lunch. Ed? Huh? Sorry, I was thinking. I can see. Oh, huh? Don't bother. What? She's a total weirdo. She doesn't speak at all. She doesn't even act like anyone exists. It's like she's constantly in her own world. We were both in the same class as her last year, yet despite her silence, her grades were the best in the class. That's what frustrates me about her. She knows she's better than the rest of us, so she doesn't even acknowledge us. That arrogant stuck-up. She's just like me back home. I wonder if she's sad too. 8 hours remain. 3rd floor hallway. Where would everyone be at this time? Probably right behind you? I don't know who said that. Oh, it was them. Everyone. How? Where did you... We climbed into the air vent which dropped us all the way down to the 2nd floor. The way to the 2nd floor is open now. We just need to use stairwell B. So we have to go to the 3rd floor to enter the 2nd floor. What a pain. Either way, I'm glad to see you two are safe. Yeah. What's wrong? You two look like you've lost the World Series. What reference is that? Oh my gosh. We did. Pardon? We didn't find anything. Are you serious? Nothing? Zilch. Nada. We opened the way to the 2nd floor, but that's it. Can't say I'm surprised. I knew it was hopeless. But let's get to it. Get to what? The rest of us might notice something you guys missed. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Whatever. Stairwell B. Where's Tamika at? That's kind of mysterious that someone's just disappeared. Sounds like Cecile and Sis are talking. Yeah, the locker rooms and the stage door are open, but the sound booth is still locked. What about the lockers? That's the thing. All the lockers are open, except for 6. 6? Which ones? Well, I know that both of ours are among them. Tell me something. There was a reason why you wanted me to search the gym, right? You, Billy, and Argus already searched it while the rest of us were searching the 3rd floor. The locker rooms were locked when we last checked the gym, and when I woke up in the gym, the stage doors were locked. So the gym opened up more the further we got. That's dumb. I shouldn't be eavesdropping. 2nd floor hallway. I'll try out the windows. Maybe we'll get lucky. While you're doing that, we'll begin our search. Right. Let's meet back in the gym after the next hour announcement. Understood. Like, where's Tom? Oh, there she is. Okay. Edmund! What was this floor like? Just have a look at my notes. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was painful. Yeah, say that right. Raina and I have already searched this floor, but like Billy said, we might have missed something. I hope no one will find something. Why do you hope no one will? I can't let it end here. Search the locked room? I guess we can get in it. Oh, it just means that locked room. Okay. She seems to be looking through those papers. Should I talk to her? Sure. Cecile? Oh, hi Edmund. Tamika? What were you doing? Nothing, just nothing. Okay. How's the search? There's nothing in here, just papers. Then why are you still searching? I don't know, I sigh. Cecile, don't say anything. Sorry, I'm pissed off. Why did this have to happen? It's so stupid. There are so many things I wanted to do with my life, but now it's over. Looking back, I lived a good life. There really isn't much I'd change. If I die here, then maybe... Don't say that. You still have so much you can do. You have to make it. And there's still someone waiting for you to come home. You're wrong, Edmund. Nobody is waiting for me. 1 year ago, senior year. Mom? Cecile, is that you? Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Thank you. You're so sweet and kind. No, I'm none of those things, Mom. That's not true, dear. You may be prone to anger and have a harsh tongue, but deep down, I know you have a caring heart. You wanted to cure me. You studied so hard. I'm sorry. If I had my way, I would have spent everything to get that cure. But I know you wanted us to have a future. It's not fair. You shouldn't have to live like this. You shouldn't have had to raise us all by yourself. I know, right, Albert? This is getting so sad. You didn't deserve a mistake of a daughter like me. Poor Cecile. It's not your fault, dear. None of what happened was your fault. I wasn't such a good mother, even when I was healthy. You deserved so much more. But seeing you grow and being with you, I'm so lucky to have been given you. I'm so proud of you. Mom, Mom, Mom. Thank you for giving me this life. Oh my God, this is so sad. Mom, she... Sniff. Oh. Why are you crying too? I spent 4 years searching for a cure. I told her I'd save her, and look what happened. I never had a chance. I wanted to be a good doctor because of her. All the studying, the experiments, it was all for nothing. And now she's gone. I'm alone. I came here to get mad at puzzles, not cry. Me too, Albert, me too. This is so sad. That art, too, was so good. What was the point of it all? Jeez. If Felix is dead, too, I'm gonna be so sad. This poor girl. Oh my god. I had no idea. Of course you didn't. I didn't want to be treated differently, so I never told anyone else about Mom's death. I don't intend on dying here. I want to escape. There has to be something for me, right? Something to justify all this suffering. I'm praying for our escape before time's up. Even so, I want to be prepared. Maybe I can write something before the end. What could I have even said to her? Physician, heal thyself? I'm at a loss. We should get back to our search. Yeah. Yo, that was so sad. Oh my gosh. I hope the other rooms aren't this sad. Well, why did this have to happen? Argus? I don't think he's noticed us yet. Maybe I should talk to him. I wasn't prepared for the feels either. Oh my god. I'm like still in shock with that. Like I don't want to. I knew her mom was sick. Like they showed us that earlier, but geez, that was so sad. And like that art with her and Reina. Oh. Reina's the killer. That's gonna make me really sad because like she was there for Cecile. Poor Cecile. Especially if like Felix is dead too. If I knew I was going to die soon, I would have done more with my life. I should have done more than just watching movies. Will anyone even remember? Oh, who am I kidding? Who would remember some dead high school student? My life was pointless. Argus? Oh, it's just you guys. What do you two want? We were just looking around. Well, why don't you just move along? There's nothing to see here. Argus. What? I don't think it's pointless. Oh, really? What do you know? I'm suddenly happy again. As if. Literally, the only noteworthy moment of my life is the stupid movie I made. That's all. Stupid movie? You were so proud of it before. I was young and delusional. People change. You know, just as well as I do that, it was the worst movie ever created. It wasn't the best, but with time you could. Time? What time? In case you have forgotten, there's no time left. We're all gonna die here. I only had one chance and I blew it. I could count the number of viewers on my hand. Most of them walked out before it finished. Reina said she liked it. Oh, did she now? Funny how she never told me that. Huh? You wanna know what she said? She told me she wanted nothing to do with me. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Leave me alone. Just talking to you is pissing me off. So sad. Oh my gosh, everyone is like breaking apart now. I don't get it. Reina told me she liked the movie, yet Argus suggested otherwise. See, Reina's a liar. It doesn't make much sense to me either. Yeah, he's gonna kill someone to try to stay alive. I so see that, because he needs to get his legacy out there, and he hasn't yet, and he will kill for his legacy. If she really didn't want anything to do with him, would she have gone to Billy's party that year? I don't know. Alright, let's search the courtroom. This is new. Warden called this the courtroom, though it's a little bare. So this is where the Inquisition will be held. If one of us is killed, or one of us kills, whatever, it won't come to that. We'll find a way out. I hope. Bang. Bang, bang. That banging. It's coming from the hallway. Come on. Bang, bang! Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, is he trying to break the window again? Why? Why won't you break, damn it? Bang! Bang, bang! Ah! Ah! No dice. What kind of glass is this? I can't leave a single mark. I haven't seen him this frustrated in a long time. See, it's weird that they can't even, like, break the glass. Like, why is that happening? Maybe it's just really solid glass. Maybe I should talk to him. Billy? Oh! Ed. Mocha. Oh yeah, I forgot he calls her Mocha. I was like, who's Mocha? Hey. I'm sure one of these windows will break. I just keep trying until I find it. I'm not fooling you, am I? I'm known for being a stupid optimist. I always find some reason to keep smiling. But I just can't anymore. I'm such a failure. You're wrong. I don't think you're a failure. You're scared. But so what? We're all scared. Why wouldn't we? You're still one of the strongest people I know. I'm sure you can break one of these windows eventually. Thanks. But I don't think any of these windows will break. At this point, we need to start thinking about who to kill. What? I hate to say it, but none of these windows will break. We'll have to make that decision. No, we just need to wait until sundown, then we can signal for help, and then... I don't think the killer will let us wait that long. You heard what the warden said. One of us already killed before, and they'll do it again. That's why we should figure out who it is, then kill them before it's too late. But that's... If we do that, then the murderer will be executed. Exactly. 2 of us will die if we do that. Who would agree to? I would. Huh? I'll kill whoever we decide. Then the rest of you, just have to vote me as the murderer. This will guarantee 4 survivors. No, I won't agree to that. Would you rather all of us die instead? No, but you can't just... Are you really okay with giving up your future like that? You kidding me? I have no future. There's nothing out there for me. My life is as good as over. What do you mean? 2 months ago. It was the final set of the semifinals. Both teams were evenly matched. Our scores were well into the 30s. We were exhausted, but still determined to win. That's when it happened. Don't let your guard down. Let's get that point back. Yeah. The ace. Block the ace. Right. Wait. The setter's hands. A dump. What? Yeah. Watch out. Nice block. That wasn't a block. That was his face. Oh no. Billy? Billy! Captain! Medic! I soon woke up in the infirmary. My face was still aching. The first thing I learned was that we were able to secure the win despite my absence. The other thing was that the concussion I suffered damaged several nerves. Ever since then, I could no longer lift my right arm higher than my shoulder. My short-lived volleyball career met its end that day. Hi-ya! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Gah! Ha! Billy, stop it. You'll only make it worse. Yeah! Gah! Billy! Gah! It's done. Volleyball season is over. You need to focus on graduation. I know. I know that, okay? Oh, that's why he's going into culinary school? Yeah, this is sad. Everyone has, like, sad backstories now. If only I didn't block that shot. Maybe we could have still won nationals and then... Billy, our team made it further than most schools can say. Be proud that we've made it as far as we did. I told him that we won. Or I told him we would win. I told him we'd be the greatest team in the world. Oh, is he talking about Felix? Volleyball was the only thing I was good at, and now I can't do that anymore. It's not fair. Billy, I placed all my stock into volleyball, and now I'm paying the price. I can't pretend to understand what you've been through, but even so, it's still too early to... Get real, Ed. We spent 4 hours searching everywhere, and what did we find? Nothing. None of the windows are breaking, all of the exits are locked, there are no secret doors. Heck, even the roof is locked off. How much longer will it take for you to realize that we can't escape? Sorry, I shouldn't be mad at you. This whole screwed up situation is their fault. Warden and the mastermind. I don't want to kill my friends, but if it comes down to it, I will. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to protect her. Believe me, I want there to be a way out of this without any bloodshed. Who's her? Is he dating Cecile? We don't really know any of the relationships yet, other than like Ed loves Tamika, and then possibly like Felix and Reina. Unless Billy loves Reina. Ooh, maybe Billy killed Felix. Nah, I feel like that doesn't make sense. But he could have been jealous if like Reina and Felix were dating. Hello. Is that Kyle? Yeah, that's Kyle, right? Hello. So if this is a way, tell me, please. Cool. I was like, I had to think a minute who Mogar 201 was, and I was like, yes, Kyle. Felix and Reina were probably a thing, and I think Argus liked Reina too. I feel like everyone was in love with Reina. I wish I had an answer. Why couldn't I say anything? Let's head back to the gym. Okay. Breaks my heart seeing everyone like this. Yeah, everyone's just like falling apart. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even ease their worries. I'm useless. Ed, don't fall apart too. Stairwell B. Tamika. Did anything happen while Sis and I were gone? Well, Cecile searched the gym like she said. Billy tried breaking the windows on the 3rd and 4th floors, and Argus was just wandering around. What about you? I checked the roof entrances. Both were locked as Billy said. That's a shame. We could have escaped the gas at least. Then I went to search the catwalk. You searched it alone? I propped the door open with my shoes so I wouldn't trap myself. Whatever works, I guess. I only found a pair of gloves and some loose rebars on the floor. Rebars? Reinforcing bars. Replacement parts for the catwalk, I think. But why would those be on the catwalk? I don't think they were there last time, so that's kind of weird. After that, I tried entering the locked classrooms from before, rooms 110 and 310. But they were still locked. Then I stopped by the gym. Nothing seems different than usual on the stage or anywhere. Most of the rooms are unlocked, except for the sound booth. There has to be something in the sound booth. They keep going back to that. Ugh, I wonder what's in there. The bathroom lockers are all open except for 6 of them. 3 in the senior girls' locker room and 3 in the senior boys' room. The locked ones are our lockers, right? Most likely. I was able to open mine with my old combination, but there was nothing inside. And that's pretty much all I did. You and Reina arrived soon after. She did so much in that time when other people just like tried to break a window open or wandered around. I see. Thanks. This might be good to know. I hope. Sounds like she was busy. First floor hallway. There you are. Hey sis. Edmund, can I borrow you for a minute? For what? I need to talk to you. Alone. I'm sorry, it's just... It's okay, I don't mind. I'll see you around. Is something wrong? I want to show you something. Come on. Room 2, gym. This way. Room 3, gym sound booth. I thought they couldn't get in here. The sound booth? But I thought it was locked. It was, but I came in through one of the vents in the second floor hallway. Oh, that vent she knew about because of the soap stabbing guy. She seems to have built an affinity for air vents. So you unlocked it from the inside. How did you know to try that? I didn't. I just remembered this vent, and it just so happened to be unlocked. So that means they wanted us to come here. Most likely. But I wanted you to see this. Look at these. Computers. I'm useless with these. Would you look at them? Some things never change. I'll try, but don't expect much. You always say that. Each of them are labeled. Which one should I look at first? I'll start with G1. I should check the internet connections first. No connections. Obviously. I'll try to bring up the most recent used files. Oh, a document. Does it say anything? Hold on, it's loading. Oh, sorry, no clues here, lol. Sigh. Besides that, there's not much here. I see. Which one should I look at next? It's identical to the computer. It even has the same weird document. Strange. It seems to be trying to connect to something, but it won't say what it is. Which one should I look at next? This laptop won't turn on. Let's take a closer look. Feels like it's encased in some sort of shell. I'm guessing it's because of the waterproof case. Waterproof case? The school switched the old computers with waterproof ones. Is that because the computer that went in the pool when Reina chased that guy down? It would have happened after my freshman year. Despite that, this laptop still feels lighter than it should. I thought so. This laptop's battery is missing. So what you're saying is that it won't turn on? Yeah, obviously if it doesn't have a battery. What if you replace the battery with the one in laptop G2? I don't think it will work. Laptop G2 uses a lithium-ion battery, while this one looks like it uses a nickel metal hydride battery. Come again? The laptops use different batteries. And even if that wasn't the case, I can't safely take apart laptop G2 without the right tools. I see. Then let's leave it as it is for now. Agreed. And that's all of them. These computers don't have anything useful, but there's potential use for them. What do you think? These can be useful, but I think the school Wi-Fi is being blocked. But I think I can write a program to bypass the block and connect us to the school's network. Though, it will take some time before and after I finish, and it still might not work. Get started then. Right. I'll create the programs on laptop G2. So, should I leave you alone? I don't mind if you stay. Whatever you say, bro. I still can't wrap my head around all this. It just looks like hieroglyphics to me. Did you learn this in class? No, back in middle school I taught myself most of my programming knowledge. After I came home from school, I would finish my homework. Then I'd go online, bring up some music, then study while listening. I see. But why did you learn this? I kind of just grabbed any code I could find, then I would figure out how it worked. Though I learned how to do this because I wanted to know more about this girl I liked. Turns out she thought I was creepy, not surprising at all. I see. Am I distracting you? No, I can code and talk at the same time. If you say so. In that case, what else can we chat about? Have you decided what you're doing after summer? Not really. Sigh. I'm assuming you're going to university? Yeah, there's still more I need to learn before I can become a detective. I guess I should go to university too. Maybe study programming. As long as it's what you want. Can we change the subject? Fine. How are things going with Tomika? Tomika? She seems okay, but why are you asking me? Aren't you two going out? No. Sis? You're kidding, right? Don't you guys go somewhere every Friday? Yeah, but it's just for studying. We work best in small groups. It's so we don't get distracted. You two have a tendency to focus solely on one task at a time. But seriously, what's there to study on the last day of school? I forgot about that text. So have you told her yet? No. So you do like her? Ugh. How does she do that? So why haven't you? We're going to be moving away, so what's the point? But don't you at least want her to know? I just like things as they are. I mean, if I told her and if we started dating, things would just get more awkward. I like how things are now because I'm not worried about losing her. I don't know. Maybe if we get out of here, but now is not the time. You said it again. Huh? Whenever we talk about your future, you sound more uncertain. You start saying, I guess, or maybe. Well, the future is uncertain. You're not wrong. Anything can happen. The future is unpredictable. You can't do anything about it. Nobody can. Even so, we still make goals for the future. Maybe it's a career or something on your bucket list. I want to be a detective, so I'll study criminology in university. Then I'll work in the police force and get in the homicide division. If that doesn't work out, I'll become a private eye. The point is, everyone has some goal they want to accomplish, and they'll spend their lives fighting for it. But I don't know what I want. I thought I'd know by high school. I thought I'd know when I was a junior. Heck, I thought I'd know when I became a senior. I'm almost graduating and I still don't know. If you're worried about going to university alone, you can still go with me. It's up to you whenever you want to go alone or not, whether you want to go alone or not. Whatever you decide, I'll support you however I can. Maybe. Sorry. I don't really want to think about the future. Edmund? I'm scared. I thought we could find a way out of here if we kept searching, but there's nowhere else to look. And if that wasn't bad enough, there's also the legend mystery killer among us. I thought we'd just wait until nightfall, then we could signal for help. But what if we can't hold out for that long? What if one of us kills before then? And what if they target me? I'm the weakest one here. I'm a natural target. Do I even have a future? Am I going to die? I won't let that happen. Unless it's you. I will do whatever it takes to protect you. That's a promise. I still think it could be her. Sis. Huh? Everyone's gathering on the stage. Didn't we agree to meet after the next announcement? I'll go check up on them. You continue working on that program. Why would you leave him alone? I guess if you can see everyone. But still, I wouldn't want to leave anyone alone right now. Okay. I just need to apply the finishing touches. This program may be our only hope. You're all done searching the second floor. Did any of you find anything? Nothing. Nothing at all. I see. In that case, we should... Shut up! Just shut up already. If you want to keep searching, go ahead, but don't drag us into it. Argus, we've been searching this entire school for nearly 5 hours now. And what have we found? Absolutely nothing. But that's why we must keep looking. We can't give up now. Your naivete is astounding. Do you honestly think that if we keep looking, we'll suddenly find a way out? It's a nice thought, but reality is a cruel mistress. What else are we supposed to do? Wait here and die? We have to escape. It's the only way for us all to survive. That's impossible. Face it, the only way any of us will get out of this hellhole is if one of us kills. That's enough. We won't stoop to that level. Exactly. We can't accept those terms. So you're just gonna keep running around, searching for an exit that doesn't exist until we all die? How selfish can you be? Selfish? I want us all to escape with our lives. How is that selfish? You really wanted us to get out of here. Then just kill someone already. Argus, that's too far. Don't be stupid. You've all realized it too. I don't want to kill. Why don't they just get it over with and let us escape already? That's what you're all thinking. That. I don't care if I live or die. But if we're going to die anyway, I'd rather it be now. Waiting for our deaths? It's just torture. It sounded like he was volunteering. I'll do it. That way at least 4 of you can... Billy, no. But we have to consider it, even if it's at the last minute. I know that, but still. You're not a killer, Billy. Billy, wait! Raina. That's how it's going to be. Tomika, please take care of Edmund. What? Raina, wait! Oh my gosh. Everyone's gone. I could barely hear anything through the open door, but I heard enough. There, that should do it. I'll just leave this program running and check back on it when I have the chance. With time, it should be able to connect to the school's network. Then, maybe. Grr. We don't have time! By the time it's finished, it may be too late. Any moment now, someone will crack down from the pressure and kill someone. It's unavoidable. I'm so useless. I don't want this. I don't want anyone to die. But I can't do anything to stop it. I don't want them to die. They've all done so much for me. Billy, Cecile, Argus, Sis, they all let me into their group. If it wasn't for Sis, I would have been all alone again. If it wasn't for Sis, they wouldn't have given me a second thought. They were obligated to be nice because I'm her brother. I was just a burden. No, I still am a burden. Even after all this time, I still have to rely on everyone. They must be relieved to finally move away and to remove me from their lives. Out of everyone here, I would be the most obvious target. No one would want to kill their friends, so they'll kill me instead. I owe them so much. It made me happy to pretend to be their friend. I wouldn't hold it against them if they killed me. It's not like I mattered. Everyone else has so much to live for. Is he thinking of killing himself so that no one else would have to die because then he commits the murder and is the murderer? Because that would be terrible. But I just thought of that with the way he's talking. And that would technically cover both the deaths and then everyone else would get out. My life, on the other hand, only caused pain for others. This is taking a really sad turn. I wish I could just disappear. I should just... Stop it, Edmund! Oh, thank God. You're not responsible for anyone else's action. It's not your fault. None of what happened is your fault. Promise me, you won't ever give up on living. No. I can't do that. I promised. But if I don't, then someone else might. I shouldn't be selfish. I have to. But... I don't want to die. First floor hallway. Edmund? Hey. Can we talk? This is where it all started. There used to be so many students in here. It was so crowded and loud. I hated it. But now, I'd do anything just to go back to how things used to be. I miss it too. Every lunch, we would meet with the others. I would always sit silently, but I enjoyed listening to you and the others. Every now and then, Raina would come and try to drag you into the conversations. I've never been good at talking to people, especially in a group. Most of the time, I did something wrong, so I just prefer to be quiet. But it's not just that. I've done horrible things in the past. Many people have been hurt because of me. There was a time I thought I was better off, gone. But ever since that night, The thought of dying started to terrify me. Do you even remember? Or do you remember? I could never forget. 3 years ago, sophomore year. Oh my god, the teachers are back! Hey, campers! I asked my llama if his cousin wanted to go camping. And you know what he said? I'll pack a tent! I'll pack a tent. That's so funny. Oh my god. Groaned. That was so funny. Man, I wish I went camping when I was your age. Who knew it was going to be intense? That one wasn't as good. What did I do to deserve this? Did I ever tell you about the time I was called a plagiarist? No, but you're probably gonna. Their words, not mine. Who gives him a microphone? If a plant is sad, do other plants photosynthesize? Where's a pie when you need one? Oh, I get it, because intense sounds like intense. Man, you're slow. Sigh. I'll be right back. Sigh. I thought I heard footsteps. Someone leaving the campsite? But we're not supposed to leave the area. You know the shovel was a groundbreaking invention! Get off the stage! Hey. Hey, could you wait a sec? It's her. We're not supposed to leave the campsite at night. Is she ignoring me? Hey! I heard you. If you're done, you should head back. But you'll get in trouble if... It doesn't matter whether you tell a teacher or not. You can't take any more of these puns. They're so funny, though. They're terrible. Oh, my God. It doesn't matter whether you tell a teacher or not. Just leave me alone. I should probably go back. But it's dangerous to go alone. There is a facepalm emoji. There is one. Hold on. Let me find it on here and send it for you. This one. I use it too often. Oops. Here's a good place to save, though. I know you're still following me. Do you think this will convince me to go back? Not really. Then you should stop wasting your time and go back. Oh, you're not on your phone. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you shouldn't go alone. It's dangerous. And, well, I don't know how to get back. Sigh. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I just spilled tea all over me. I will be right back to get like a paper towel. Wait, I have a towel or a napkin here. Okay, I need to get this off my shirt though. I'm doing great, guys. Okay, we're back. I kind of spilled tea everywhere, but it's fine. It was pretty cold now, so it didn't hurt or anything, but it's sticky. Looks like some old village ruins. Did you know about this place? Nope. Doesn't look like anyone's here. I wonder when that was built. The structure doesn't look like anything that's been built today. Must be too old. Otherwise this would be fenced off. Must not be too old. Otherwise this would be fenced off. Right. It's almost midnight. There's one place I wanted to go before heading back. Do you mind? No. When did I tell you my name? You didn't. You're somewhat famous around school for skipping a grade. Oh. You're Raina's brother, right? Yeah. Are you two friends? Maybe. I'm not sure. How are you not sure? You know my name, but I still don't know yours. Tamika. My name's Tamika. Tamika, that's a Japanese name, right? Yes. My father was born in Japan, but my mother and I were born in the States. I see. Okay, your turn. Alright, how about Argus, Billy, and Edmund? I thought we weren't going to include our friends. Besides, one of them is my brother. Hee Sigh. Well, I'd definitely kiss. Ray, are you in there? Go away, Felix. But it's important. What is it? Have you seen Ed? Why would we know? He would be in the boys' area. That's what I thought too, but he hasn't come back to our tent yet. Are you sure he's supposed to be in your tent? Edmund is assigned tent B4 along with me and Billy. And we've already searched the campsite twice each. No matter how you look at it, he's missing. Come to think of it, our tent mate hasn't arrived yet. It wouldn't happen to be Tamika, would it? Yes, but how did you know that? I saw her walking into the woods earlier. And you didn't think to stop her? But you know how she is. She probably just wants to be alone. You idiot! Don't you know how dangerous it is at night? I didn't see why it was a big deal. There's no lions, tigers, or bears around here. Oh my. Or did you actually believe in that big hand urban legend? It doesn't matter. We have to go find her. And Edmund. I think Tamika takes priority Tamika takes priority since she's in the woods. Unless they're together. I was thinking that too. Wait, what? Ed and Tamika? I can see that. I didn't think he had it in him. Edmund is not like you, sleazebags. Sleazebags? Why are we still standing around here? Whatever, I'm going to look for them. Wait up, you can't go alone. Guys, we need to tell a teacher. Let's go. Right behind you. Guys, really? For crying out loud. Wow, it's so pretty. The full moon too, it's almost perfect. Edmund, get a clue and shut up. It's more beautiful than I remembered. Have you been here before? Not exactly. When I was very young, my mom and dad took me to a beach like this. I didn't understand it back then, so I was making a fuss over dumb things. I remember my mother standing here, and my father was here, giving me a piggyback. My parents both passed away when I was young, so I don't have many memories of them. But for some reason, I still vividly remember that night. Was that why you came to Plymouth? Sort of. After my parents' passing, Uncle Purter brought me here to begin my high school classes. Then I'm to attend university to study business and accounting. Sounds to me like you have your whole life set up for you. Yeah, I hate it. What? How would you like it? A life where you're not allowed to decide anything for yourself. Well, I get to live a comfortable life, but I have to give up my dreams and do as I'm told. It doesn't matter what I do now. My entire future's already decided. I'm a prisoner in a fancy cell. Still, I'm grateful for what little freedom I have. It's thanks to my uncle that I'm not escorted everywhere by bodyguards. I can live a somewhat normal life for as long as I'm a student. Though it's hard to enjoy this knowing what my future holds. You're weird. Huh? Why would she need a bodyguard? Most people would have assumed I was making all that up for attention. My sister always said I'm too trusting sometimes. I mean, it does sound unbelievable, but I don't think you're lying. Then again, you could be an amazing actor. She hasn't said a word since we left the beach. Still, I'm glad we had a chance to speak. The rumors don't do her justice. Hey. Shh. Something wrong? Shh. I hear voices. Hide. Before I could react, she shoved me behind a nearby tree. Here's a good tree. Fool, keep quiet, says the guy who keeps stepping on branches. Just mark up the tree already, fool. Sure, jackass. They seem to be marking that tree, but why in the shape of a claw mark? So Big Hand was fake after all. Huh? This makes the 4th marking. I can't believe how easy this is. Those foolish tabloids will pay anything for a good story. Soon we'll be rolling in it all because of Big Hand. Maybe we should vary up the signs. In due time, in due time. And done. Good. Let's get out of here before we're seen. Chew. Crap. Who's there? Fool. Oh no. Hello, fools. Oh, great witnesses. Huh? You. Huh? Does she know them? Ooh, a feisty one. Wait, you're... It's nothing personal, but we need to take a nap. Need to take a nap? Run. Run. Huh? Run, Edmund! But... Hold it right there! What the... The cops? But how'd they find us? We have you surrounded. Put your hands where we can see them. Shh. Screw this. I'm not going back. I'll take my chances. Ha, we're saved. You better run. I can't believe that worked. And you thought the plan would flop. Fine, I take back what I said. Wait a minute. Is that... There you are. Hey sis. I don't like that look in her eyes. Sis hasn't said anything in a while. Now things are really awkward. I'm sorry. For what? You should have what? It's my fault that you all had to find me because I couldn't stop her. I'd hardly call that your fault. But you're not responsible for anyone's actions except your own. What happened, happened. Don't linger on what could have happened. So now what? If we do this right, we can return to our tents without anyone noticing. In the morning, you and Tamika will apologize for sneaking out. So we're going to hide everything else? You're both sorry for what happened, right? That's good enough for us. But what about those 2 other guys? While we were looking for you two, we found their truck parked in an illegal spot. We reported it to the police, so they should be discovered soon. I see. Still. The way Tamika reacted to those 2 made it seem like she knew them. Here's where we split up. Return to your tents, everyone. Yeah. See you in the morning, guys. Good night, Edmund. Oh yeah. Night. Well, what? Come on. What's the story between the 2 of you? Huh? Don't think we didn't notice you eyeing her before? You both tried to keep it a secret, but your eyes betray you. You couldn't bear being away from her any longer. So tonight you decided to sneak out and indulge in a moment of passion. What are you guys talking about? It's okay, we get it. No need to explain if you don't wanna. No one's judging you here. I have to say, well done, mate. Looks like all my hard work has paid off. I'm so proud. You're talking like some creepy uncle. You're only a year older than me. Just ignore them. But do me a favor and tell your girlfriend to... She's not my girlfriend. Not that I would be opposed to it, but... Shut up, Edmund. Oh, sure. It's totally normal for a boy and a girl to go out alone on a full moon. Totally platonic stuff right there. I'm too tired for this right now. It was terrifying in the moment, but now it's one of my fondest memories. Yeah. I must admit something. Back then, I horribly misjudged you. In what way? When I first heard of you, I imagined you'd be some elitist brat. Someone who always got what he wants, and initially I treated you as such. I also judged you poorly back then as well. When you yelled at me, I started to think the rumors about you were true. But that theory was dashed pretty quickly. But if it wasn't for that night, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have even met the friends I have now. My time in high school was so much fun, all because you were here. Thank you, Edmund. I just did what I wish someone did for me. What do you mean? I didn't have many friends growing up. I was constantly picked on and bullied for being weird. Everyone criticized everything about me, the way I looked at people, the way I talked, the words I said, everything. Eventually, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I isolated myself from the world. Being alone in my room was where I felt safe. I never understood what I was doing wrong. No one ever told me. All they told me was that I was doing everything wrong. It's like everyone was more knowing how to be human while I just missed the memo. And I guess I saw the part of me in you. I would always see you sitting on the pavement alone. Every time I'd always ask myself, why is someone like her all alone? It frustrated me that no one wanted to hang out with you. But if I wanted things to change, I had to be the one to make it happen. Edmund. That's why. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of here. You and everyone else too. I swear it. Psst. Ha ha ha. I guess that was a little corny, but... I know you meant it. No one else could say something like that so seriously. Which part? Snark. Ha ha. Ha. We should meet up with the others, decide what to do next. Edmund, there's something I have an announcement. All students, please gather in the gym. Up. The gym? Why? Oh, and 7 hours remain. Blah, 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 blah. What could this announcement be about? Well, standing here won't answer that. Come on, let's go. Right. Another hour passes. I know, I feel like someone might have died 1 year ago. One more game? Have you looked at the time? It's still early. It's 2 in the morning. It's early in the morning. Yeah, we should really get going. Fine. Thanks for inviting us, Billy. No prob. Let's do this again next year. For sure. There will be more reasons to celebrate next year. Just 1 more year and we're out of here. I'll make sure Sis stays the whole night next year. We'll be counting on you. Good night, everyone. Cough. Raina? You okay? I might be losing my voice. You should drink something. I'll get some water. Thanks, Argus. Good night, Edmund. Good night. Drive safely. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Thanks. Hey, Billy. I don't think I'll be able to make the drive back tonight. You mind if I stay over the night? Sure thing. As long as you don't mind sleeping on the couch. I've slept on Wes. Great. It just started to rain. What a pain. Jeez, that was loud. Sounded pretty close. Sorry to keep you waiting. Feeling better? I'm fine. I'll be sure to rest my voice tomorrow. If you say so. Come on, let's go. You want to ride home, Felix? Or would you rather walk to town? You're funny. 7 hours remain. They never had an announcement beyond the usual X hours until death crap. So what could this be about? Good, everyone's here. So no one's died yet. I'm glad y'all decided to come. What is this about? I have some good news and some bad news. That's never a good sign. Could we start with the good news? Hang on, the good news is never good. We should start with the bad news. Exactly, bad news all the way. I've always been a good news first girl myself. Why are we even discussing this? So, the good news. The bad news is that the game might be ending earlier than expected. Really? That's the bad news? Oh, that's fantastic. And the good news? The good news is... Dramatic pause. This guy is really trying my patience. Someone planted a bomb and you're all gonna die. XD? Huh? Did I hear that right? What? A bomb? When you say bomb, you don't mean the explodey kind, do you? Absolutely. Ah, okay. Wait, what? You can't be serious. I thought you didn't want to kill us outright. Since you've solved all the puzzles, I had to find another way to keep the thrills coming. And what's more thrilling than some explosive kills? So, seriously? I can't wait to see how you'll deal with this development. By the end of the hour, this whole school will be kablooey. So, say your prayers before you embrace the cold abyss of death. They can't actually blow us up, right? But after everything that's happened today, I can't say it's impossible. Find the detonator if you feel like meeting the big man if you don't feel like meeting the big man in the sky. Time's running out. Beep, 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 beep. We have to find the bomb. Everyone split up and search. Let's meet back here when it's disarmed. Right. I'll search the 4th floor. 4th floor hallway. The bomb. So who planted the bomb though? So it has to be someone in here. Ugh. Okay, we were just with Tomika. So it's probably not Tomika. Oh my gosh. Where is it? I still think it's Reina. What would the bomb even look like? Nothing. Raining again? Ah. Oh my gosh, are we gonna finally see what happened here? Did they get in a car crash that night and Felix died? Reina, Argus, and Billy walked away. Yeah, you're right. No, stop. Shut up. Yeah, it was raining that night when Reina and Edmund left and they gave Felix a ride home. So what if they got in like a crash and Felix died? Oh my gosh. Shut up, get out of my head. Focus. Crap, only 15 minutes left. That went by so quick, what? But I've searched most of this floor. The only room left is the catwalk. I don't even want to think about going back in there. It's possible that the bomb's in there. I have no choice but to look. Gah. Gah. It's just a scratch. Ugh. I hate this. Come on, Edmund. You can do this. You have to. You have to be strong. You have to fight your own battles. Come on. Where is it? It has to be here. I won't let it end like this. Who's there? No, stay away. Help. Somebody help. Raina? What just happened? First floor hallway. Only 10 minutes left. This room wasn't open before. This must be it. Okay, room 110. This is just like back in room 411. Okay, room 110. As I was going to school with my 2 sisters, I met 3 men with 4 wives. God, is this gonna be a riddle? Each wife had 5 children. Each child had 6 cats. How many were there going to school? The bomb will be there. God, okay. A riddle. Tomika? Hold on, I need to focus. He and his 2 sisters, 3 men with 4 wives, 5 children, 6 cats. No. Congratulations, you are still alive. Wasn't that fun? What? As I thought. I was trying to tell you. Raina and I already disarmed the bomb. What? Oh, See, that's suspicious. Raina disarmed the bomb. Raina sent me to get everyone. Where are the guys? I think they headed upstairs, but they should be heading down by now. Still, we should... What was that? Was he pushed off the catwalk? The gym. Oh no, Raina. Oh my gosh. Room 2, gym. Raina, what happened? Where are you? Raina! All I hear is Cecile's footsteps, but that sound, could it have come from... I'll check the stage. The switches should be back here. I hope I'm wrong about this. Please, please be wrong. What was that? Was someone dead? A body has been discovered. Who was it? Was it Billy? Edmund, Raina. Oh, is it Edmund and Raina? What? No way, how? No way, how is this? Wowzers, a whopping 2 bodies have been discovered. Please gather in the gym immediately. 2 bodies? Then, there... Who would... This is unforgivable. Jesus, Raina and Edmund. What? Come on, let's get out of here. Is the purple supposed to be blood? Because that just looked funny. I'm so... What? I feel dizzy. So are we playing as Tomika now? My head is pounding. I know what I saw, but I don't want to believe it. Unless... I don't know. I feel like there's some twist coming. Like, Raina, maybe she's still involved? That's a lot of melted bubblegum on their bodies, yeah. Maybe... Because Raina knows how to be, like, a detective. So, what if she somehow, like, set this up? I don't know. I knew this could happen. I knew someone could die, but I wasn't prepared for this. Edmund, Raina, they're both dead. What? Where are they? He can't be serious. They can't be. It's true. Raina and Edmund have been murdered. Oh, God. No. No, it's not true. They can't be. Unless it was, like, What if it was Cecile because they were in the car? If it was a car crash and Felix died, they were in the car with Felix. Billy, you know I wouldn't joke about this. No. Damn it! Why? Why? What did they do to deserve this? Well now, things are really getting interesting. It's about time the fun got started. Just shut up already! Our friends are dead, and you... Why? Huh? Why did you kill them? Why? Hey, I can't take credit for this. I don't even have a body to kill with. Then who did kill them? Do I really have to spell it out for you? Sigh. The murderer is one of you. What? One of us, actually. It seems the rest of you have already caught on. One of you wanted to escape oh so badly, so you sacrificed them for it. The ends justifies the means, am I right? No. Anyway, let's move things along. We don't have all day. It is up to you to figure out who committed this heinous crime. And in accordance with the rules, you will be allotted time to investigate. I will give you until the end of the hour. Then, the Inquisition will begin. If this is a dream, please wake me up. Wake me up from this nightmare. I want to go back. I want to go back to the world where none of this happened. To the world where we were never abducted. To the world where they're still alive. But that's impossible. This is the real world. Raina, Edmund, they're dead. And they're never coming back. Well, what are we doing sitting around like this? We need to start investigating. But after what just happened, I don't like this any more than you. But we have to do this now. If we don't figure out who the killer is, then the rest of us will die too. Their deaths would have been for nothing. You're right. We'll have to save our mornings for later. I know. If we're gonna survive, we just have to do this. Okay, let's get started. Since this is a murder, we're going to need some kind of autopsy, right? So, who's going to investigate them? Not it. What? You're a doctor, right? You're perfect for the job. I'm a doctor, not a coroner. Huh? I said fine, whatever. Great. I'll leave the stage to you. While you're doing that, I'm gonna look around the gym. Good luck. Sorry, I'll go look around elsewhere. Excuse me. Sigh. So what about you? Backstage? Are you sure? You don't have to. I think I can manage this by myself. I'm fine. It's not that I want to. I have to do this. Not just for me, but for Edmund and Raina. I won't let their killer get away with this. This deaf Argus, the smile creeped me out. Yeah, I don't know now. I feel like each of them have motive. I think we can rule out Tomika because as a player we were with her when the death happened. And I mean, Cecile claimed to be with Raina. This feels like I'm playing Among Us, but with these characters. Like, who was last seen with them? Who did the murder? But no, like, Raina claimed to be with, or Cecile claimed to be with Raina last. And I feel like Cecile has a really good motive. I don't know. I'm already feeling sick. The stench of iron and smoke is overwhelming. Every instinct in my body is telling me to run. Tomika? I'm fine. I won't rest until I search every suspicious nook and cranny. These ropes are used to control the curtains. All except for those down there. Were those ropes there last time you searched here? Definitely not. Those ropes were hung up like the rest. They would have stood out like a sore thumb for sure. Yeah. It's safe to say that those ropes were cut. Yeah, you can see the ropes Wow. You can see the rope end soaked in blood. Ugh. Let's look inside the rope piles. I'm thankful that they're neat little piles. It would take ages to untangle them. What did you find? Looks like a lighter. And an old-looking one at that. Could one of us be a smoker? If they are, they hid it very well. I wonder where it came from. Was that Raina, the one Raina found? Why would this be under the clean rope pile? But why would it be there? But it does seem like the one she had. Raina. She was going to study criminology to become a detective. She often had a scary look on her face, but she was always kind and caring. Why, Raina? Why did she have to die? I'm sorry about this, Raina. Wait, are you actually gonna... One of us has to search her, so I'll do it. Seriously? You're one crazy girl. Jeez, what happened to her? I never imagined having to do this. Ugh. Her upper body is covered in cuts. Her blood is making things difficult to see. Ugh. Her hands seem fine, but her wrists are cut. I'm pretty sure we could already see that from back here. Her blood is still slowly dripping from her cuts. I think these wounds are fresh. Ugh. Did I ask for the details? Sorry. I wanted your opinion. Yes, the wounds are fresh. The stage weight is crushing her back. I believe it's on top of her right lung. It just barely missed her head. Good thing, too. I don't even want to imagine what that would look like. Oh, I see. It's the stage weight is like down on her. Ugh. Ugh. Speaking of which, I should check her head, too. Her hair is so soft. She put so much care into it. It's her natural color, too. Blue hair is relatively new mutation, I hear. There are a few small cuts in the back of her head, but what? It's strange. It looks like she was bruised here, too. I think it's just about covers her wounds. So much was done to her. It's so cruel. Oh, wrong person. So much was done to her. It's so cruel. Any idea what killed her? It's hard to say. All this was done in a very short time span. Any one of these wounds could be the killing blow. And any of them could have been inflicted before or after she died. I see. What exactly happened here? Raina's wounds have been added to inventory. I'm afraid to ask, but does she have anything in her pockets? I'll check. Oh! Her phone. It's locked, but maybe it's for the best? I should check her other pocket while I'm at it. What is it? It's a note. There's something written on it. Meet me backstage alone. But there's no signature. It's never that easy. I think I checked just about every inch of Raina. When we're done here, take a shower, please. Yeah. I wish I had a change of clothes. It hurt seeing Edmund like this. He was so kind and caring. He wanted so much for everyone to escape. He would never hurt anyone. No one could hate him. Why did this happen to him? You don't need to do this. We can wait for one of the guys to come back. There's no time. I can do this. Forgive me, Edmund. He's still warm, but his pulse is gone. He really is dead. Why is his shoe in her blood? A rebar is stabbed into his back. There's a number on the tip of it. 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters. Oh god, it's really deep in there. His right hand is bruised, but only on the underside. Not only that, his right thumb is bleeding. His left hand, arms, and legs all have large bruises on them. But all of his bruises are on his front. Sounds to me like the killer had a grudge against him for some reason. Maybe. But who would have a grudge against Edmund of all people? There's no blood under his legs. It seems the blood got on him after he fell down. That's all of his wounds. What about his pockets? Right. His pockets are on his legs. I know. All of his pockets are empty. Are you sure? No, of course you're sure. The only thing he'd have is his phone. The killer probably took it and hid it somewhere. But why? Beats me. Okay. What else can we... These stage weights are used to move curtains and equipment on the stage. According to the writing on the weights, they each weigh 15 kilograms. 15 kilos. Poor Raina. I don't know how many kilos is in pounds. If anyone knows, I'm guessing that's heavy. Who could have done something so horrible to her? That's what I want to find out. A microphone stand. It hasn't been moved since it was last year. Since I was last year. Yeah. It's pretty heavy, so it could be used as a weapon. But it's still clean, so I don't think it was used as one. What is this? Is this like a hammer? Oh, these stage weights are used to move curtains and equipment on the stage. According to the writing... that's not what I wanted. This thing here, though. Oh, it's just part of the weight. Oh, I see. Okay. Oops. Can I skip past this? I already saw all this. Skip. Okay. Is there anything I'm missing? Maybe the curtain? We should check the curtain too. It looks fine back here. Nothing out of place. Wait a minute. Look up. Huh? Oh, it looks like there's a hole in the curtain. And I bet if I pull down the flap. Yep, it tears. It doesn't look like the curtains were designed that way. It sure wasn't like that when I came here earlier. Same here. It appears to be the only tear on one of these curtains. What I want to know is how it got torn like that. You need a ladder to get that high. And we haven't seen any step ladders anywhere today. What could have caused that curtain to tear like that? I think that covers everything back here. Thank goodness. I don't think I can stand being here any longer. Me neither. Sniff. No, not now. Tomika, I'm fine. That's why. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of here. You and everyone else too. I swear it. Tomika, please take care of Edmund. I failed them. If only I'm sorry. Pa ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. I can't believe it. I didn't think any of you would actually do it. You didn't expect anyone to cry? No. I knew that would happen. But I didn't expect anyone would ever inspect the corpses. Could it be you're into that kind of stuff? Is there a point to this conversation? Why, of course there is. I have a little present for you. I hope you like it. Donk. Brr. I call this thingy-dingy the necrophile. It details everything you need to know about the body. I even included a picture for reference. Do give it a read. Yeah, like I really need to see this again. It says here that Reina was found with multiple cuts across her torso, wrists, and arms. It also says here... Cats, really? They're like off-screen fighting and like ruining my room. Really, Fig? They like knocked a curtain over. It also says right ribs and lungs were crushed by a 15-kilogram object. Really? Dumb cats. One of them just like emerged from like a pile of like curtains they just knocked over. Okay. This is stuff we already know. Yet something seems off about it. Hi, what you doing? Do you want to come here? Oh, no, you don't want to come here. She ran when I tried to pick her up. Anyway, we should probably check the possible escape routes that the killer took. Tamika, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Oh, right. Go wash off. I'll see you later. Again, I would not want to be alone right now. Someone's killing people. The room is dry. None of the showers have been used at all today. Deja vu. So cold. At hour 7, we gathered in the gym for the bomb announcement. We split up after that. We have to find that bomb. Everyone split up and search. We'll meet back here when it's disarmed. Right. I'll search the 4th floor. He ran off, leaving the other 3 floors for the rest of us. Billy... Wait. I'll search the 3rd. I don't know why I said his name. Argus, search the 2nd. What? Just do it. Fine. Cecile, help me search the gym. All right. Then I left to search the 1st floor. That was the last time I ever saw Edmund and Reina alive. Reina searched the gym and her body was found backstage. Edmund went to search the 4th floor, yet his body was also found backstage. How did that happen? Why were they both killed? No towels. I'm cold, but at least the blood's off. No one's here. There's still time, but what else is there to search other than the stage? The catwalk? Okay, I guess we'll just go through these. Was this hole here before? I don't know if it was. Yo, Mocha! Hey! How are you holding up? I'm fine. I'm just looking around. Same as me, then. Actually, this is perfect. I could use your help. I came here to investigate, but it might be a good idea to hear what he needs help with. You said you needed my help? I just wanted to test a theory. A theory? Yeah, watch. Huh. It's kind of cramped in here. Huh. A little dusty. You okay? I'm good. I'm coming back. Remind me never to do that again. Uh-huh. If Billy could crawl through, I'm pretty sure anyone else could. Could the killer have come through here, maybe? I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure Argus and I would have heard them. You and Argus? We met up on the 2nd floor a little while after the hour 6 announcement. You were searching the 3rd floor, right? Yeah. And he was on the 2nd. So far, that lines up with what I remember. Did you see or hear anything weird? Oh, yeah. There was this loud bang. A bang? I'm not sure what else to call it. It sounded like metal or something. Metal. I feel like that has to have been, what's his name? Ed falling off the catwalk. Cecile and I heard it too. Oh, was she with Cecile at the time? Then it couldn't have been. I don't know. I'd be surprised if you didn't. It was so gosh dang loud. I think that's all the information I'll get out of Billy for now. I should take a look around. Oh, I'm supposed to click. Okay. Huh? There's a hole in the window. A hole? Oh, now that you mention it, there is a hole. Good eye, Mocha. So you didn't do this? Why would I? I only tried breaking windows that lead outside. This window ain't one of them. I see. Then why is there a hole in this window? Those computers. The desktop is labeled G1 while the laptop is G2. I see. I didn't ask, but whatever. I guess I'll start with this laptop. Is G3 gone? That's a lot of letters and numbers. Is any of this even English? Yeah, I have no clue either. It must be Edmund's. Ed made these? I thought I saw Edmund in here before the hour 7 announcement. He must have created this program. Ed always had that way with numbers and stuff. But what does it do? I never asked, so he never told me. And we might never find out. Even so, we better not touch this. I should check the other one, G1. I shook the mouse, but no matter how much I shook it, the screen wouldn't light up. That monitor is on, but that's it. G1 was unplugged when I arrived. I tried plugging it back in and powering it on, but it just won't turn on. I see. That solves the mystery. But why would this computer be unplugged and why won't it turn back on? And where's the third computer? I think I've searched every notable detail in this room. Even he's going backstage. You mean Argus? I just can't do it. You guys are stronger than me. Why did this have to happen? Sorry, I want to be alone right now. I should get going. I might as well check my locker again. It's still unlocked, and there's still nothing inside. The showers are dry here too, and they haven't been used at all today. That's it for this room then. Okay, there's nothing in there. Not much has changed since I was last here. Well, except for that. Ah, there's the missing computer. A laptop? This wasn't here last time I came here. This one is labeled G3. It's not turning on. Though it is so that's probably why. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. What are you doing here? Well, this is the boys' locker room. I'm done here. I'll get going. Aren't you curious about the laptop? What about it? You probably assumed this laptop won't turn on because it's wet. But I can assure you that isn't the case. Is it waterproof? Here's a hint. Huh? Is it waterproof? Yeah, how did you know? You said it has something to do with water. There was also that incident back in our freshman year. Perhaps the school's responding to the incident by buying waterproof laptops. Show off. So why isn't it working? I don't feel like telling you. Did I say something wrong? Oh well, I might as well check it out. The back is loose with a little force I can open it. Huh. The battery should be... There's no battery. Yep. But what could all this mean? What does this laptop have to do with anything? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions while we're here? Why not? After the announcement, which floor did you search? You were there, weren't you? I went to the second floor. I searched and stayed there until the 6-hour announcement. And you didn't see Edmund, right? Not at all. The only person I saw was Billy, but that was a few minutes after the announcement. That's exactly what Billy said. You know, something's been gnawing at me for a while now. What do you mean? Edmund said he'd go search the 4th floor, right? So why did he come back to the gym? Maybe he finished searching the 4th floor. You sure? It takes a while to search one floor as a group. Even then, why go search the gym instead of the closer floors? Well, don't let me keep you. I'll see you around. I should check back at the 4th floor as soon as I'm done with the gym. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. The floor is wet, but the showers are dry. Maybe the water flowed in from the senior side? There's nothing else here. I've now searched the whole gym. I'm even more confused than I was from the start. What is going on? Glass? There are pieces scattered everywhere on the floor here. We probably crushed them when we rushed inside. But why is there glass on the floor in the first place? Is that from the booth? So someone was inside and they like shot or did something out. Like threw something out because the glass went out. There's not much time left. I should hurry and check out the 4th floor. This is the last room in the gym I haven't searched. The catwalk. Huh? That's blood. No, I'm not done yet. In the immortal words of Geoffrey Chaucer, I don't know. All good things must come to an end. Do you think someone used broken glass from the sound booth to attack Raina? Yeah, she had a ton of cuts. Okay, that's a good idea. How did they break it though? Because it looks like they shot through it or something, but there's clearly, what if the bang was a gunshot? But no one was shot, so I don't know. That would be weird. And they never found like a bullet or anything. But it could have been something like thrown through it, but I don't know why anyone would have. But yeah, they could have used the glass. Something could have happened there. They ran outside, picked up the glass. Or maybe only the glass leading outside is hard to break. Yeah, that's possible. But like still, it was just like a small hole. So like what could have done that damage? I mean, yeah, it could have been like something thrown. But what would they have thrown that would have done like just that small hole? I don't know. No matter what happens, the end is always inevitable. But not without a satisfying climax. There are only 5 hours left, so let's finally get this bomb diggity shindig started. The lighter? Would a lighter be hard enough? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you threw it hard enough, it again depends on the glass. That's possible. But why would they have thrown the lighter out? But yeah, it's possible. Please enter room 210 on the 2nd floor. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're out of time. I better get to the courtroom. There you are. Cecile? Was she waiting for me? The guys are already in the courtroom. We should join them. Yeah. This is it. Hey, Tomika. Whatever happens in there, you must be ready to face the truth. The truth will hurt, but there's just no avoiding it. But it's the only way we'll make it out of here alive and take control of our lives again. Control. No matter how hopeless it may seem, never stop fighting for the truth. You can do it. I believe in you. I feel like maybe, I don't know if there was enough time, but maybe Ed had like found something in the computer, and that's why the computer was like hidden away and like put underwater. Maybe whoever did it didn't know the computer was waterproof and thought they like destroyed the computer. If we don't find the truth here and now, we will die. But not just us. The truth behind our deaths will die along with us, behind their deaths. I don't know what my life will be like after this, but right now, I must expose the truth behind their murders. Their murders will not get away with this. Welcome. Geez, tough crowd. Well then, everyone, take your places. Initiating Inquisition.exe. Edmund, Reyna, they died before they could achieve their dreams. No, they were murdered. One of us killed them. I'll never forgive them for this, no matter what. I must expose the culprit. That's all I can do for the Lockwoods. Man, I think my leading theory is Cecile, but Argus is still very suspicious. 7 years ago. I was an only child, so my parents had no shortage of love to shower me with. I was hardly the ideal child. I had many problems. I talked too much, I yelled, I screamed. But they didn't care that I was a stupid brat. They still loved me. We'd go on picnics to the beach, to the park. My life was perfect. But then, it all came crashing down. My perfect life was stolen from me. I was left an orphan. I had nowhere to go until he came through those doors. Hey there. It's okay if you don't remember me. I was a friend of your parents. In their will, they entrusted me to take you in. 3 months later. Over my dead body! I understand your frustration, but you have no say in the matter. You will hand over the Hasegawa girl now. You lot are now trespassing. Leave now before I call the police. By all means, go ahead. I'm sure they would love to hear how you abducted the girl. Abducted? What are you talking about? Her father, Yamada Hasegawa, was the previous leader of the Hasegawa group. In the event of his death, his direct descendant is next in line. In other words, Tamaka Hasegawa is to be the next leader of the Hasegawa group. It is my responsibility to make sure the child carries out her duty. Now that you understand, you will hand her over. Oh, I understand all right. I understand you're ignoring your leader's wishes. Excuse me? According to Yamada's will, I am entrusted custody of Tamaka until she turns 18. I have an electronic copy on my phone, and I can have it verified by the court. If this is true, then we have no choice but to comply. In the meantime, she needs to be protected, so... No, that won't be necessary. But we must. She's already been through so much, more than any 10-year-old should. The least you can do is allow her some semblance of a normal childhood. Sometimes I wonder if those kind of divine punishments, if this is some kind of divine punishment. One day I was living the dream life, and suddenly everything taken away from me. Now I'm a prisoner saddled with the responsibility I never asked for. I have to give up on that dreams and ambitions to carry out this duty. I have no control over my life. I never did. Why did my parents have to die? They did nothing wrong. Why am I always the survivor? Where is this hope? Where's the hope in this? It's not fair. 5 hours remain. Let's begin with a simple explanation of the Inquisition. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the killer. Also, you may vote for anyone as long as you know their name. Do keep that in mind. Well, pretty snazzy, don't you think? What in the... We're outside? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this room was turned into some kind of medieval tower. That's right. You've all been cooped up inside that jury school all day, so I thought it would be a nice change of pace to have the Inquisition outside. And it's complete with all the benefits of the great indoors. Sounds like a lot of pointless work. But why a tower? Ever heard of the girl in the tower trope? It's standard practice to imprison damsels in distress in towers. It's rather fitting considering the prison theme I've been going for, wouldn't you say? Do you even have a life? Not really. So, how does the Inquisition thing work? I haven't been in a courtroom in like 10 years. I assume we're supposed to discuss the murderers and decide the culprit based on the evidence. Yes, indeed, and I'll be your judge. I hope this isn't gonna make me like decide and like either we're gonna win or lose the game based on what I decide, because that's a lot of pressure. After all, only an unbiased onlooker can judge the Inquisition properly. Before we start, there's something I wanted to address. We have Raina's autopsy, but we don't have Edmund's yet. Care to explain? I almost forgot about that! Autopsy? Was that? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I think she's talking about the necrophile. Oh, that. Why didn't you say so? I'm never calling it that. It's an autopsy. Come on. I thought it was a clever name. It's just answer my question. Where's Edmund's autopsy? Sigh. It's embarrassing to admit, but I wasn't prepared for 2 murders. So I picked the most recent and most interesting death and opted to forget boy genius. So you got lazy. So Edmund was killed first, huh? I'd rather you not call it that. Think of it as a freebie. Yeah, it's exactly like Among Us. It's so stressful. A freebie? So you're saying his killer is getting away? I'm making it easier for you to escape. You should be thanking me. You'd definitely run out of time if you had to solve both murders. Shh. So the time limit is still in effect. Yuppers? Now then, to clarify your objective. The purpose of this inquisition is to find the culprit behind the murder of Ms. Brocon. Brocon? And are you saying there was only one culprit? I'm not saying anything. But enough talk. Start talking. Oh, you say that, but what are we supposed to talk about? I don't even know where to begin. Then let's start from the beginning with what happened before the murders. Makes sense. Okay, let's get started. It's time to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. I'm scared, but I have to listen and be ready to speak up. I'm the only person I can really depend on to find the truth. Your first debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? More about what? Okay. Throughout this Inquisition, you will encounter several debates. During these debates, the character will discuss the current topic. Once everyone's finished saying their piece, the debate will start back from the beginning. It's up to you to reveal any contradictions in their statements. A selection of relevant information will be provided for each debate. Cycle through your provided evidence using the evidence selector button. Okay, weak point, contradictory statement, shield, confidence gauge. Boy, sections of possible contradictory statements are colored red. These are called weak points. Once you find the contradiction between evidence and a weak point, click on the correct weak point while the right piece of evidence is displayed. Don't worry if you don't get it right away. We'll start simple. Okay. Whew. This is gonna be scary. Rules, stage weights, autopsy. Okay, let's see. How much did that stage weight weigh? I feel like that might be a thing. Okay. They weighed, it was 33 pounds. I asked that earlier. 15 kilograms, 33 pounds. Autopsy. The victim's body was discovered in the gym's backstage. The estimated time of death is 5:55 p.m. 5:55. So she died, like, right away, right? Because the bomb was done at 6. Or was that right after 6? No, I think it was right after 6, right? Yeah, so the bomb was supposed to be defused at 6. So they defused the bomb at 6, and then she died at 5 minutes after. Is that right? Victim was found with several lacerations across her torso, arms, and wrists. The victim's right ribs and lungs were crushed by a 30-pound object. No other injuries were found. Do I have the... I wonder if the riddle has anything to do with it. Bomb threat. Okay. The bomb announcement was on hour 7. Everyone split up. Okay. So yeah, so it was 7 to 6, and then she was killed at 5:55. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready. So the victim is Raina Lockwood. Next. Thank you, Captain Obvious. She was killed backstage. The killer must have waited for her, then killed her with the weight. So, Mocha, I don't get what you're trying to tell me. Oh, was that wrong? Oops, that didn't work out too well. Whenever you make a mistake, your confidence gauge will take damage. You may have noticed that it hasn't taken any damage, but the shield has. The shield will absorb the first hit, but further damage will result in permanent damage, okay? The shield recharges after every debate in question, so you'll always have 1 free hit. What happens if you take too much damage? Bad things. Anyway, back to the trial. So, I was wrong. Maybe I should check the evidence one more time. So, how do... Okay, I'm confused what these are. So, okay, thank you, Captain Obvious. She was killed backstage. The killer must have waited for her, then killed her with the weight. So I don't click the... I thought we were supposed to click all of them and then decide at the end, but... It sounds alright, but he's missing an important detail. I just need to present the piece evidence that shows what detail is right. So, okay, So am I clicking... Okay, that does bring me here, so then... Stage waits? I'm confused. Okay. So, oh, so stage waits is... It sounds like everybody's thinking, what? Okay, I'm confused. Autopsy? What? Oh, I did not mean to click that. Does anyone realize what I'm doing wrong? Rules? I'm very confused. Okay. And killed her with the weight. Stage weight. I'm so confused. I was wrong. Maybe I should check the evidence one more time. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't... Then killed her with the weight. Okay. How do I tell him more? Because this doesn't give me an option to, like, say anything. And I tried all of these. And if I click on it, it just takes me here. Maybe, can I do... Okay, about... References... I'm just gonna save now in case. But I'm... No... Yeah, I tried that though. Stage waits at the bottom of the screen. It sounds alright, but he's missing an important detail. I just need to present the right evidence. I've tried all 3 of them, so I don't... So autopsy, we'll try that again. Because I think that's... I thought that's what it was supposed to be too. I only have those 3 options, so... It's just... It keeps cycling between rules, stage waits, autopsy. And I can't change them to anything else. So I... What? don't get what it wants me to do. Like, none of these give me an option to, like, share information. I don't think it told me how to present information, and then there's no help here. That's down. I don't want to quit. I guess I'm gonna Google it real quick. Because it didn't maybe try showing the autopsy? How do I show the autopsy? Because I thought that too, but then it doesn't give me any option to like show it or do anything with it. Like, because you'd think it would be autopsy. To be like, well, she might not have died from the weight. It could have been anything. What is this called? Courtroom? It's an indie game though, so I'm not like getting help online from it. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm watching some other person's playthrough of this, and I'm gonna find where they do this part. Okay. I found it. We're getting there. Let me just see the how-to again. Okay. Evidence display, evidence selector. Yeah, wait, what? So it says those little arrows are like the evidence display and evidence selector. Debate. Cycle through your provided evidence using the evidence selector buttons. Sections of possible contradiction statements are colored red. These are called weak points. Once you find the contradiction between evidence and weak point, click on the correct weak point while the right piece... Oh, okay. Click on the correct weak point while the right piece of evidence is up. So, what have I checked so far? So, let's try autopsy. There we go. Okay. Just a second. Are we even sure what killed her? Well, yeah, it was the weight, right? But according to the autopsy, she wasn't just crushed with the weight. There were also cuts all over her body. Cuts? Oh, jeez. That much should have been obvious, at least to anyone who bothered reading the autopsy. Sorry about that, I didn't read. He sounds proud about it, too. The autopsy doesn't state what caused the death, what the cause of death was, so we can't say for sure what killed her. But it's pretty clear what happened. First, they attacked her with a knife, then finished her off with the weight. Yeah, they could have attacked her with the glass. But are we sure those cuts were made by a knife? We didn't find one anywhere. They were most certainly made by some kind of blade. Unfortunately, we didn't find one during our search. The killer probably disposed of the knife after leaving the gym. But why? It doesn't make any sense. It's not like we can check for fingerprints. He has a point. The killer had nothing to gain for losing or lose from hiding the knife, so why? Or he did it with a piece of soap. The knife isn't what's important here. All we need to know is the killer attacked with a knife and finished her with the weight. But couldn't the killer have used the knife after crushing her? Possibly, but I don't see why they would. The weight is enough to kill someone. Attacking her with a knife after her death would just be a waste of time. I guess you're right. It wouldn't make much sense. Okay, so Reina was killed with the weight. That much is obvious. But we all know Cecile did it. What? Oh boy, the first of many accusations. Now, this is a real inquisition. I think it's too early to decide something like that. Come on, think about it. When we split up to find the bomb, everyone left the gym. All except for Cecile and Reina. They stayed to search the gym. Cecile was with Reina before she died. She's the killer. Hey, wait a minute. I knew this was coming. But soon you'll realize I couldn't possibly have killed her. Cecile was in the gym with Reina, but I know that she couldn't have killed her. Reina's wounds, Bang, and computers. Cece couldn't possibly be the killer. They were friends. Friends is the contradiction here? Okay. Wake up, man. Cecile was with Reina before her time of death. The Bang, though. I think that's what... because Cecile and Tomika were together during the Bang. Yeah. Hold on. I don't think Cecile's the killer. You can say it all you want, but the fact remains she was with Reina right before her murder. She's the only one who could have done it. Billy, do you remember that noise we were talking about earlier? Yeah, there was a loud bang. It nearly scared the bejeebers out of Argus. Hey, more importantly, what does that have to do with Reina's murder? That bang pinpoints exactly when the murder took place. Oh, was the bang the thing falling? Well, it wouldn't have been, though, because it hit her back, so we wouldn't have heard that. And that was the time, and that time was a few minutes before, or a few minutes after the hour 6 announcement. And this is what caused that bang. Jeez, I'm supposed to know what it is already? Okay. Sound booth bang. I guess the stage weights? If they all dropped? Because I guess all of them would have dropped, right? That's how curtains work. And then only the one, we would have heard the bang of all of them, and not because one hit Reina. Yeah? Okay. The source of the bang was one of the stage weights being dropped. Okay, I guess only one. But Reina's body was under it, right? Would it still make that sound? Exactly. No, of course not. Reina's body would have absorbed the impact. But the weight that crushed Reina wasn't what caused that sound. The bang was caused by a second weight. One weight landed on Reina, while the other one missed her and landed on the weight's base, resulting in that loud bang. I see. That would explain it. But how do you know that 2 weights fell? What? The 2 weights fell because of these. The curtain. Oh, the cut in the curtain. Wait, how does that prove the weights fell? Oh. Mocha, are you okay there? I'm fine. Come on, brain, don't fail me now. Okay. I'm positive the weights caused that bang. Normally they're held up by something but these 2 weights don't have it anymore. The 2 weights fell because of these. The rope. Oh, the ropes, yeah. 2 of the ropes carrying the weights were cut. How does that prove anything? The killer could have dropped the weights without cutting the ropes. No, that's not possible. The ropes were made to slow the weight's descent. there wouldn't be enough force for them to make a loud bang. But when the ropes were cut, gravity kicks in, there would be nothing to stop the fall. And definitely nothing to stop the bang. But why did the killer drop both weights to begin with? Who knows? Maybe they were cut during the struggle? What matters is that the bang tells us exactly when Reina was killed. And since I was with Tomika, that gives us both alibis. See? What did I tell you? There's no way Cece would kill Ray. I see. It never is the obvious suspect. Sorry, Cecile. I guess I jumped the gun there. It's fine. I'd be suspicious of me too. That solidifies our alibis. Now we just need to figure out who was backstage before the bang. Now with that out of the way, let's return to the topic at hand. We know Ray was killed around the time the bang rang out. All that's left is who killed her. So we just need to find out who had the opportunity to murder Reina. Then we could finally get out of here. She's not wrong, but is it really that simple? Okay. I left the gym at hour 6:15. Okay. I don't think I have any. Well, the bomb threat was at 6. Didn't we all leave at 6? Okay, I'll let that one slide for now. And we discovered the bodies at hour 5:50. Okay, I think that was true. Dang, they moved fast. Since Tomika and I are the only ones with the alibis, because the other two had alibis too. Billy, when did you hear the bang? It was right around the time Argus and I met after this hour 6 announcement. It's not just that. Earlier you mentioned that the bang scared the bejeebers out of Argus. Do you really have to keep bringing that up? The only way Billy could know that is if they were together at that time, which means they have alibis as well. Frick. Sorry, Cece. Not many people would apologize for not killing someone. So that's how it is. But now we have a big problem. Yeah, we're out of suspects. Everyone has an alibi for Reina's death. What happened if everyone has an alibi? Then Warden must be lying. He's the real culprit behind this. Nope, I know for a fact one of you did it. It would defeat the point of the Inquisition if I went and did the killing myself. Besides, how can I kill with no arms? So, how come we all have an alibi? I don't know. That's your problem. In that case, there can only be one explanation. So, everyone has an alibi, right? We met up right after the hour 6 announcement. It was on the 2nd floor hallway. Same with me and Tomika. We met on the 1st floor hallway. Since everyone has an alibi, there is only one explanation. One of us is in cahoots with the killer. That's impossible! What's impossible is everyone having an alibi. Someone is lying. This is so stupid. Could one of us really be working with the killer? I wonder. Okay. For this hour 6 announcement, that's true. Same with me and Tomika. We met on the 1st floor hallway. That's true. Since everyone has an alibi, there's only one explanation. One of us is in cahoots with the killer. Yeah, possibly. See, Edmund's wounds. 50 centimeter bar, 19.7 inches. Dang, okay. Is stabbed in his back. His right thumb is bleeding. The front of his body is covered in bruises. So his right thumb's bleeding, and there was the blood on the door. So that sounds like he came out and did something. Why was his thumb bleeding, though? What if they, I don't know, I don't want to say they killed each other, but it almost seems like something like that happened. I don't know. Okay. I don't think it's that. That's impossible. What's impossible? Someone is lying. This is so stupid. Which of these could be a lie? Okay. Everyone has an alibi, yes. We met up right after the hour 6 announcement. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. The bomb one. Bomb threat. The bomb announcement was an hour 7. Everyone split up. Edmund went to the 4th floor. Yeah, and then everyone came back for that. We met up right after the hour 6 announcement. Yes, that's true. Okay, so we have Edmund's wound, rolls, and bomb threat. Okay, rolls are... After the murders committed, the survivors will investigate. So maybe... Oh, hello! Finally caught your stream. Yay! I'm so glad you're here! We're trying to figure out who the killer is right now. They killed Reina and, Edmund, and we're trying to figure out who the killer is. I have to, like, figure out the evidence. Like, one of these statements is false, and I have to figure out which piece of evidence proves it's false. Okay. I think there's only one explanation. I think it's gotta be this and something about the rules. Yes! The rules state that the killer will be punished if we vote correctly. However, if we're wrong, then everyone besides the killer will be punished instead. Warden said so before the Inquisition. I remember. Then you'll also understand why accomplices are impossible. If the killers succeed, then the accomplice would die along with everyone else. But if there was an accomplice, wouldn't that mean they'd be just as guilty? Hey, Warden, I know you're listening. Anything can happen, even accomplices. But only the one who does the actual killing becomes the killer. It's kinda in the title. I rest my case. Okay then, what's your explanation? I'm running out of ideas. If we all have an alibi, then there must be something wrong with our assumptions. What that is, I have no clue. Okay, maybe we got the timing wrong. I don't think so. The killer had to have been backstage when they cut the rope. Then maybe she was moved from somewhere else? Why would she be moved after being killed? Well... Don't bother because she was definitely killed backstage. In fact, she went there out of her own volition. What? How are you so sure of that? Tomika, I believe you have the evidence that supports my claim. Me? Something that proves Reina went backstage. Is she talking about this? To throw you off? What's to throw me off? It's the note. That's what I'm looking for. Present. You're talking about the note, right? Exactly. This note, which was found in Reina's pocket, confirms where she was killed. Oh, move the body after killing to throw you off. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I think Reina had to have been killed there, but I think Edmund may have been moved after being killed. Meet me backstage alone. Which means we can assume Ray did exactly that. She was murdered backstage, so it stands to reason that the Cinder is also her killer. Hold on. What if the killer planted that note on her? Yeah, what if they did? The killer could have killed her somewhere else and moved her backstage. That doesn't change anything. Even if she was killed somewhere else, the killer still did a few things backstage. But there's no other way to explain it. Wrong. There is one other explanation. Yeah, there is. Billy, I don't need a hype man. Reina met with her killer backstage, but we already agreed that everyone has an alibi. Not everyone. Huh? What are you saying? How can one of us not have an alibi? There is someone without an alibi. Who could she be talking about? We've established everyone's alibi. Could be Edmund's. There's no one left. No. She can't be serious. You know exactly who I'm referring to. Someone we assumed was beyond suspicion. I know full well who she's talking about. I don't want to believe this. But we can't ignore this cruel possibility. The one person without an alibi is... Edmund. Ed? But he's one of the victims. Nevertheless, the note's sender can only be him. It would explain why they were both backstage. But he couldn't have written that note. Because if he wrote it, then he... Look, I'm not happy about it either, but we can't look away from the truth. And the truth is, Edmund was plotting to murder Raina. What? Are you hearing yourself? This is Ed we're talking about. He wouldn't hurt anyone, especially not his own sister. After I left the gym, he met with Raina backstage. Listen to me. But Edmund went to the 4th floor. I didn't leave the gym until about 10 minutes after the hour 6 announcement. That gave him almost 50 minutes to sneak down to the gym. No, it can't be true. Edmund waited backstage for Raina, then he attacked her. And that's when she got the cuts. But Raina was killed after Edmund. Warden attested to that. I didn't say he killed her. I only said he plotted to. What? After he realized she was being attacked, or after realizing she was being attacked, Raina fought him and knocked him to the ground. Raina grabbed the rebar, then stabbed him to death. No, that's wrong. You're wrong. She wouldn't do that. They... Consider how dark it was backstage. Raina probably couldn't see who attacked her. At least, till she killed him. What do you mean? Oh, and then she killed herself because she killed her brother. Tamika's right. Raina loved Edmund. She wouldn't dream of killing him. But she didn't know who was attacking her until it was too late. But then, why did Raina die? She died because of that love. What do you mean? Raina, she... Yes, after killing Edmund, she lifted both of the stage weights, then cut the ropes, dropping one onto herself. It wouldn't explain the cuts on her, though. I mean, unless Edmund made the cuts from attacking her. She couldn't live with the guilt of murdering her own brother. I still feel like something's fishy. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this. So Raina's death wasn't murder, but suicide. Yes. Like, I still feel like it could have been Cecile, because what about the whole thing with Felix? I don't know. Unless Edmund was, like, because what if Raina was, like, driving the car and that killed Felix and Edmund knew that? I can't believe this. I never thought she'd go that far. No, you're lying. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of here. Was he going to? No. Tamika, I know this is hard to accept. Even now, I feel awful revealing this. But it could still be Cecile because she's the one revealing this. But we can't turn our backs on the truth. No matter how painful it is. No. 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 It's not true. Edmund, he wouldn't. He would never do that. But everyone else has an alibi. He's the only one left. Edmund, he plotted to kill his own sister? I don't want to believe it, but I have to accept it. No matter how much it hurts, I have to accept it. In order to save everyone, I have to accept it. I have to accept his guilt. This is the truth. The only truth. I wish I could disappear. It's over. I don't care about the truth. I don't care anymore. Just end me. Live. You and my dad were friends, right? Right. But why do you ask? Was there anything he... The last time I ever saw your father, he told me something I'll never forget. Tamika will soon travel a road between who she thinks she is and what she can become. I just hope when she does, she'll make that journey not as a Hasegawa, but as Tamika. Life is not a straight path. There will be days when things will just happen without warning. I won't tell you I won't tell you that you're in charge of your future. Your future is decided by incomprehensible events that happen beyond your control. Some days, it will feel like you are a prisoner to the will of fate. I implore every one of you to dig deeply into your motivations. Find what it is you truly want from your life. When you do, never lose sight of it, no matter what fate throws at you. But if I wanted things to change, I had to be the one to make it happen. That's why. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of here. You and everyone else too. I swear it. He wanted me to escape. He wanted everyone to escape. Would he really kill Reina? Oh my god. I believe it's time for the vote. Warden? Hold it! What? Not yet. We can't vote yet. I can't accept that Edmund tried to kill her. Not until we've explored every possibility. I believe in Edmund, and I believe in Reina. This is my truth. It's too early to vote. There's still more to this case. We've already went over everything twice. What more is there? I want to go over the case once again. Something about this still doesn't feel right. Tomika. Alright, let's do it. Once more from the top. Yeah. At least a delayed vote. But how do I convince them that Edmund is innocent? Oh man, okay. Ugh, this one's gonna be difficult. Sometime before the bomb announcement, Edmund wrote a note for Reina. He wanted to meet her backstage alone. What if he found out who it was? And he was going to tell Reina. This is like in Among Us, when you're like, you see someone at medbay get scanned, and you're like, I know you're safe. And then that person gets killed, and then you can't vouch for them because they're dead. Or you get killed, and then you can't vouch for them because you're dead. But you know they're safe. Okay. After Reina and I disarmed the bomb, she sent me away so that they'd be completely alone. Why would she do that, though? As soon as she went backstage, Edmund tried to kill her. But Reina overpowered him and killed him instead. Are you satisfied yet? The evidence does not lie. Their minds are set. Do I even have any evidence to break their argument? Sometime before the bomb announcement, Edmund wrote a note for Reina. Forgive me. Wait a second. I just remembered something. Remembered what exactly? Cecile, may I look at that note again? Sure. Pause for a second, then... No. What's wrong? I made a huge mistake. I almost got us all killed. I wrote this note. What? You... what? Explain, now. I wanted to talk to Reina about something personal. I didn't want anyone else to know. Something... personal? What? How did she write this note and then just not remember? Or is she, like, just saying she did? Please don't ask. Why didn't you mention this important detail until now? I was scared. I thought if I admitted to writing it, I would become the prime suspect. Sure. I totally believe you. They're all seeing through my bluff. I should have seen this coming. Yeah, okay, it is a bluff. Oh, yeah. Geez, you don't need to yell. Sorry, but I just realized something. I remember seeing Mocha writing a note, then giving it to Ray around hour 8. What? Funny how everyone's suddenly remembering these crucial details. I didn't think it was important. I figured that was some other note. Billy, are you sure you saw her give that note to Reina? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Billy, why is he lying for me? Does he believe in them too? In that case, if she gave the note directly to Reina, that could explain why it isn't signed. Because Reina knew it was from Tomika. Yeah, that's it. So, Tomika, then when did you talk to her? I didn't. I got real nervous. So, this means Edmund didn't summon Reina backstage, right? It seems so. I can't believe this is happening. I actually stopped the vote. Well then, I believe we have a new suspect. What are you talking about? She admitted to writing the note, which means she met them backstage and killed them too. Wait a minute! That's impossible. Why? Because she wouldn't lie? It's not that. If Tamika really killed them, then when did she have a chance? I met with Tamika right after Reina and I disarmed the bomb. Then we both heard the stage weights bang. Tell me how she can be in two places at once. Fuck. No, Tamika was not involved at all. However, you're right about one thing. Edmund and Reina still met backstage. What? Right. Just because he didn't write the note doesn't mean they never met. But how? They're siblings, not telepaths. They still could have agreed to meet earlier. Either that or Reina assumed she was meeting Tamika, but Edmund was waiting instead. But why would they meet before the announcement? Only Reina and Cecile knew when the bomb was disarmed. Everyone else didn't know that until the hour 6 announcement. Trying to meet while the bomb was still active is just crazy. Then how about this? He came down after he finished searching the floor. It's no use. They still think Edmund tried to kill Reina. As long as everyone has an alibi, they'll assume the story remains the same. In that case, I'll just have to prove the two murderers are unrelated. But how? This might be a stupid question, but is there a picture of the crime scene I can look at? There should be one in the autopsy we received earlier. Why do you ask? I thought maybe I should look at it before we end the Inquisition. You still haven't looked at it yet? Ah, there it is. Here it is. Oh God. Yeah, like I said, it's not pretty. They're actually dead. Did you think we were lying? I wish we were. You know, it's cleaner than I expected. Cleaner? In what sense of the word is that clean? My room is cleaner than that. No, I mean. What is it? What do you mean, Billy? I'm desperate. Give me something I can work with. I don't know. I guess I was expecting there to be a lot more blood than this. More blood than there already is? Yeah, that's kind of dumb. You're right, it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing, but something definitely caught his attention. The question is, what was it? What that is. Billy said he expected there to be more blood. If I think over how the murder was supposedly committed, maybe I can find the lack of blood he's talking about. But where exactly? Maybe on Edmund? That seems like very little blood. Edmund died first, right? Yeah, if he died first, then why was there only the little bit of blood on his shoe and not, Reina's blood splattered? Especially if he attacked her. Wouldn't that blood have splattered, from cutting her? Yeah, she killed him with the rebar. What's wrong with that? And that would mean Edmund was the one who attacked her with a knife. Could you just skip to the punchline? I'm saying that Billy's right. There's too little blood. What are you talking about? I knew it wasn't just me. Hang on. Tamika, how the hell did you come to that conclusion? If Edmund attacked her with a knife and Reina killed Edmund with the rebar, then why isn't there more blood on Edmund? What are you saying? Why would there be more blood? You've all seen how messy Reina's wounds are. Blood was still dripping from her cuts. If Reina stabbed Edmund while he was down on the ground, then why aren't his clothes stained with her blood? But there's blood on his shoes. Do you really think that blood from all those cuts would only land on his shoes? She would have had to stand over him to stab him. There's no way blood wouldn't drip into him. I assume you have some sort of explanation then? As a matter of fact, I do. This is why there's blood only on Edmund's shoes. Is it just Edmund's wounds? No, okay. Why does it feel like they're ganging up on me? I know Reina didn't kill Edmund. Somehow blood got from Reina to Edmund's leg, but how? This is why there's blood only on Edmund's shoes. Okay, blood only on Edmund's shoes. Why would there be blood only on his shoes? Maybe it has something to do with the curtain? Only tear. But why is there only a tear up there? I mean, there's only blood on his shoes because he didn't kill her. I mean, maybe it does want the autopsy? Or Reina's wounds? But we already presented Reina's wounds. Okay, let's just try. No, it's not it. Wait, what? Okay. I know Reina didn't kill Edmund! Somehow blood got from Reina to Edmund's leg, but how? This is why there's blood only on Edmund's shoes. Why there's blood only on his shoes? Oh, maybe the curtain. Maybe it does have to do with the curtain. I don't get what it means by, or what it what it's looking for here. If you guys know, let me, or if you have an idea, let me know. I feel like it has to do with the curtain. No? Okay. Losing lives here. Okay. But why? Because Reina's wounds. Did I say autopsy yet? Ropes. Were found cut down and piled on the ground. The cut-ins were soaked in blood. Lighter, curtains, stage weights, note. Sorry. My dog is barking. Okay, let's try the autopsy. What? I know we didn't kill Edmund. Somehow blood got... Oh god, that scared me. Sorry. Jump scared by the dog. This is why there's blood only on Edmund's shoes. Why would there be blood other than the fact that we don't think Reina killed her? Or killed him? Glass shards. Laptop, computer. Sound booth window. Bang. Sound booth vent. Bomb threat. Autopsy. Ropes. Could be the rope? I don't know. I'm running out of lives here. What happens if I run out of all of my lives? Riddle. I feel like the riddle's gonna come in play somewhere. Okay, we said Edmund's wounds, we said Reina's wounds. The note has blood all over it. Stage weight, curtain, we said curtain, lighter. Ropes, let's try the ropes. Okay. I know Reina didn't kill Edmund. Somehow blood got from Reina to Edmund's leg, but how? What? If you guys have any ideas, again, please share because I don't know what it wants here. Glass shards? Okay. I'm gonna run out of lives here. What? Somehow blood got... What haven't I picked yet? Rules, bone, riddle. I mean, I haven't picked any of those. Edmund's wounds. I clicked Edmund's wounds and Reina's wounds. Not the note. I don't think the note could have anything to do with it. Stage weights. I mean, sure, if we want to say like the blood splattered after. What is the question again? Oh, I can't even look. Okay. Lighter, ropes, autopsy. Bomb threat, sound booth vent, bang, sound booth window, computers, laptop, glass shards, catwalk door. Maybe this, because the blood was found there first? Nope. I know Reina didn't kill Edmund. Somehow blood got from Reina to Edmund's leg, but how? I mean, the weights? Okay. It's more likely that Reina's blood splashed onto him when the weight crushed her. Okay. What? With all those cuts in her body, I doubt there would be at least some sort of splash. Kind of like squishing a sponge full of water. Okay. I did not need that mental image right now. Disturbing thoughts aside, it's hard to make sense. Mocha's right. So that means, it means... What does this mean? Do you even need to ask? She means someone other than Reina killed Edmund. Oh, I see. Do you really think it's that simple? What do you mean? The absence of blood does not completely rule out Reina as Edmund's killer. But Ray would have had to stand over Ed, so... you all have one-track mind. That's more than one way to stab someone. Considering the possibility of Reina stabbing him. Or consider the possibility of Reina stabbing him while he was still standing. He'd fall over without getting a single drop of blood on him. That's quite a stretch, you know. If he was still standing, that would mean Edmund was facing away from her. Simple. He sliced her a little bit and ran away. Then Reina stabbed him while he was trying to escape. Gah. Still. No, I won't believe it. Ray isn't like that. Neither is Ed. Right, Mocha? Let me see if I understand. Argus, you're saying Edmund attacked Reina with a knife, afterwards he ran. Then, while he was facing away, Reina stabbed him with the rebar? Yeah. But if that's the case, then how does he explain this? God, I'm gonna end up losing this because I don't know what it wants me to pick. I mean, again, it could be the bloodstain handle on the catwalk door. So, okay. If Edmund was killed standing up, how does it explain, see, Edmund's wounds? The front of his body being covered in bruises, maybe? Or no blood was found under him? Yeah. If Reina retaliated while Edmund was running away, how do you explain his bruises? Bruises? What bruises? Edmund had large bruises on his hands, arms, and legs. What's odd is that these bruises were on the opposite side he was stabbed from. So, where did the bruises come from? You don't miss a single detail, do you? We're still waiting for an explanation, Argus. It's simple. His bruises were a result of his fall. His fall. After Reina stabbed him, he fell over. There you go. The bruises have been explained. Hold on, that can't be it. The bruises are definitely from something more serious than a short fall like that. It's more likely he was beaten up with something, like the rebar or the microphone stand. I feel like we're stumbling onto something big. It all had to do with those bruises. I must think carefully. How were those large bruises formed? Argus suggests that Edmund's bruises were formed from falling. Could that be true? I don't think so. I mean, unless he fell from the catwalk, but I think that's like 4 stories. That would have been so much more. Like Cecile said, a short fall couldn't create such serious bruises. But I don't think he was beaten either. It almost looks like the bruises were one continuous mark. The microphone stand and rebar are both too small to create bruises of that size. The bruises must have come from something much bigger. The floor, perhaps? The fall was too short to create bruises of that magnitude. But the microphone stand and rebar are also too small to create those large bruises. I get your point, but do you have a better explanation? I do. The cause of Edmund's bruises was falling. Falling? From where? That's easy. There's really only one place he could have fallen from. The catwalk? Where else but from the catwalk? The catwalk? But that's... Tamika, are you sure about this? I am. When Edmund went to search the 4th floor, his search brought him to the catwalk. His killer pushed him off, sending him falling all the way down to the stage. I see. I think that makes sense. That is plausible. No, that's what happened. Cece? You remember right, Tamika. If Edmund fell, then that explains what we found backstage. Guys, I want to keep playing, but I keep thinking it's going to end, and it's not. And so much just keeps happening, and I've been streaming for a really long time. I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow and leave it at this, like, cliffhanger here where we don't know what's going on, because Oh my gosh, I want to know so bad, and I'm really itching to figure out what is happening here. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I feel like we can finish this in one more part tomorrow. We're gonna finish this up tomorrow. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. I know, I want to know what happened too. We will find out tomorrow. I promise. Alright, bye.